Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Rusty Nelson, and I am down here in the Villages, Florida, and most of the videos I do are on retirement and Central Florida, that type of thing, and naturally the Villages. But every once in a while, I like to put out one of these videos that is one of the places that I've traveled before. I was at a party last night and somebody said, I was talking about this town, Randsburg, this ghost town where like 50 people live in there. And somebody said, boy, I wish I had known about that. I was just out around that area. So I thought maybe it'd be kind of fun to dig back into the vault and pull some of these up now. Most of them are done within the last 10 years, so I may look a little plumper in some of them. Some of them may involve a little photography, but most of them will be about kind of different places that I've been to, even while I've been out storm chasing and stuff like that. So I'll put them out every couple of weeks or so, and usually around the middle of the week sometime. Anyway, I hope you enjoy them. And if you ever get out to some of these areas, visit the places, and whatever you do, go out and meet the people. They're usually pretty fun, and they're definitely different, a lot of them, from the Villages. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this one. As many of you already know, my saying is my camera is my best excuse for adventure. And for me, photography is not just about taking an image, but also about the places I go, the journey, and the people I meet. And for this trip to Randsburg, California, I decided to invite you along on the trip because over a 3-year period, this culminated into meeting new friends, seeing new things, and actually having my images displayed in a local gallery. And that's what this one's all about. Welcome. I'm actually here in Randsburg, California. Rented this RV and staying on this really nice guy's land up here. His name's Gary. We've met him, we're gonna cook some steaks later. But all of this is through the camera. And I am just having a blast so far. Just got here last night and I thought it'd be a really great idea to tape this. And you ask, what am I doing up here? Well, not just visiting a ghost town, but I'm also exhibiting some of my photographs in a gallery up here that you wouldn't expect to be up here, the Hoot Gallery. And this is just a great place here over Memorial Weekend. And this place, 40 people live here right now. You can see part of it. We're kind of like off the main street. 40 people live here right now, but in the afternoons here, you're going to see there's going to be thousands of people. So I'm inviting you along to see this trip. I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's check it out. I walked up the back path from where the RV is. And this is, you're pretty much looking at the town of Randsburg right here. And I'll show you, turn this around so you can check this out. There's where the gallery is right there, the Hoot Gallery. And this is the, believe it or not, the Randsburg rod shop. And this guy works on cars in here. And although there's only 40 people that live here year round, the fascinating thing is the people that you meet. Sure, the pictures are great, photography is great, but if you really take some time to step off and meet people, you never know what's going to happen. And actually, this is what happened here with the Hoot Gallery. A friend of mine came in along with myself, and I had met Hoot before, and when we started talking to him, he looked at some of our images and thought, wow, this would be great if we could put on a show up here at my gallery. Now, Hoot's an accomplished artist by himself, but he decided to open up a room and put in our images over Memorial Weekend, also the time he's opening up the bar. So it was really fun to meet this guy, and now I feel like we've been friends for a long time. So I want to bring you in on setting up the gallery and see exactly what this adventure brings to us. Here we go. I'm going to tell you the story about this really quick. This is a piano that Hoot actually took off the back of the truck, and unfortunately it dropped off the back of the truck, so he decided to turn it into a piece of artwork. This is Hoot's friend Katie, and Katie keeps control of everything. Here we go into the gallery. Hey guys.
Just like that.
How you doing?
Hey! Hey!
Check that out. This is Bob Young. He's a photographer. This one I know because I've seen this before. This is his wife June.
And the dog?
And the dog.
No, that's Hoot.
And this is Hoot, the proprietor, owner, gallerist, and also artist extraordinaire, which we'll check out some of his artwork in a little bit. And this is it. We're just getting started. We've all just arrived. Say something, Hoot.
Hoot.
See, I tell you, you never know who you're going to meet and the fun that you're going to have. So we're going to get to work. Once we get some stuff set up, I'll invite you back in. As part of the experience here at Gary's house, I got to show you something. Because this is, I'm telling you, this whole thing about the camera is my best excuse for adventure. It just keeps going on and on forever, and you never know quite what's going to happen. So when I parked the RV here, I thought, okay, there's no facilities or anything, it's dry camping and stuff like this. And I thought, look at this little outhouse right here. How cool is that it's there? And I'm figuring, okay, it's fake. And all of a sudden, Gary comes over and he says, no. Check this out. This is like better than some of the bathrooms I've seen in most places. Oh, this is absolutely classic. Just a quick update as we're going along here. I'm trying to get cuts of everything that we're doing. Right now we're doing a little rearranging of the gallery. This is Bob. You may have already met Bob. I can't tell what order the video is going to go in. So, and this is my side of the building, or my side of the gallery. So my images are going to go over here. Nothing's really hung yet. And then these are Bob's images over here. And we're trying to figure out what to do here. And like I said, this is the cool part. This is, you get to meet these people and have a good time out here in Randsburg. More updates to come. As part of this adventure, Gary's taking me to show me where all the gold is. Okay, I can't tell you where the gold is, but Gary's telling me.
And Gary can't tell you either.
Yeah. So we're on our way. I'll let you know when we get there. So I'm just doing a little video.
Okay.
Just visiting.
He was,
and you're the postmaster?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool.
Eileen.
Eileen. Well, I'm Rusty. I'm actually one of the photographers up in the gallery. So
yeah, and he was staying down at my place.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Great.
Yeah.
Talk about a good host.
He is.
How long have you been doing this? I'm getting to meet everybody.
I've been at the post office here like 25 years almost.
Yeah, I would say that.
Wow.
Since 1991, but today's Tuesday after a holiday.
And it's
and
hard
I
to
can't
think.
What happens?
I know, I understand. We've spent some time on his back porch, so.
There was a lot of people in town this weekend.
Yeah, we woke up this morning and said, where are we?
That's kind of the way it goes sometimes.
We're going to be running around in the hills, so don't turn us in.
Right. Okay.
See you later. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Have a good afternoon. Be careful.
Okay. So there you have it.
Yeah.
The ghost town itself has a nice little post
A
office.
living post office.
An actual living post office. And this is the area that Gary is used for Western days in here?
Yeah.
And that's primarily what it's for?
Yes, they have carnivals and stuff, and
Okay.
and plays and songs,
Oh, wow.
music,
And I take it that outhouse over there is not like yours?
No.
No. I don't think anybody's outhouse is like Gary's. Okay, we're off to, oh, that's right, I'm driving. So we're off to go look for gold. And I've been informed that around here the gold is not in the quartz, because when all that geological stuff was happening, the gold was mixing with another type of rock, which is what we're going to be looking for rather than the gold. We think we found a piece, and not that I'm a gold person or anything, I kind of believe it, but if we look right here, the chunk, see a little bit of chunk of gold right there. Not real shiny, kind of almost looks like tinfoil laid in there. Kind of comes around and part of it comes out the other side. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to be able to say I found it, but this guy found it right here. So
He's
I'm
down on his hands and knees.
Yeah, I'm still hunting. We're walking by this one area along here, and Gary goes, "Come here, look at this, look at this." So that's what I'm gonna go up there and go take my trusty hammer to. We're gonna go check it out. We're going up after it here. Right in this area, right here, is that whole area that's shining, gleaming. Is it gold, baby? Oh, can you see this?
See it up close.
This is the, I don't know whether this is, we'll find out whether this is gold or not, but this is the backside of it along this quartz here. This is the place we don't want to go.
Yeah.
Not safe.
Not safe.
You can actually see right down there, you can actually see that big chunk about ready to come off and cave in.
Down.
Turned out to be a really interesting day. We're gonna go back and count our money. Bob and I were lucky enough that Gary, the guy that our landlord, is actually giving us his, this is like a four-wheel dune buggy kind of thing to drive around in. And this is out here, this is one of the abandoned mines up here, the Butte Mining Company, which eventually we're going to get around to. And so we're going to take off here. This could be really interesting. This is my first time on one of these things. And climbing up this hill.
This is a kidney shaker.
Like I say, my camera is always my best excuse for adventure, and this is definitely one of them. Yeah! Bob and I could not resist. We actually had to get off and go down. Now, go down into this little this area. It's a good thing we didn't take this path, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, somebody doesn't want you to take the ATV down here, but we'll let you know what we find in a second. Now we're inside of the mine. I'm not getting too close, but this is obviously exactly what it is, a mine. I guess that's where the guys went down, so I'm not going too much further because...
He's not, but I am.
Well, that's okay. This is where his wife gets upset with me. Shit, now I'm getting my yeah. Okay, we'll let him get on his way.
Yeah.
So Larry came by up to the Ghost Town up here in Randsburg, and this is where we're hanging out. Actually, a really good band, and then we're going to have steaks over at Gary's house in a little bit, so it should be a pretty good night. Today's a little strange because this is during the week, and up here in the Ghost Town, there's not a lot going on up here in the Ghost Town. But this is the gallery, and for 4 days, it's been kind of a hustle and bustle up here, but it's kind of weird walking in here when it's dark like this, because I just haven't been in here when it's dark like this. All the lights are on and all the images are up. This is kind of weird, very quiet. I guess this is what a ghost town's supposed to be like. But Gary, my host, is up talking. Everybody's so friendly in this town. Everybody knows everybody, and kind of funny because I think there's only 40 people that actually live here, maybe 50. that's been my transportation, thanks to Gary for the last few days. And here's Gary up here. Hoot is now putting flags up to all the countries that he's been to around here, getting the pub open. Say hello, Gary. Gary's
I'm here.
Gary's now, I would consider him, instead of my landlord, he's now a friend. Had a lot of fun with him. And Hoot's in here working away. Flags of all the countries he's been to. And of course our pal MIA flag. And he was a Army guy. And I won't hold it against him since I was Air Force. Say hi, Hoot.
Hey!
So these two guys have become friends of mine rather than just acquaintance, I would say.
Yeah, you got the Marine Corps on one side.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot he was a Marine Corps, man. I surrounded by adventure soldiers. But anyway, that's about it. Like I said, the camera is always my best excuse for adventure, and this time it's really been an adventure. Made some new friends, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
God.
See, this is what life's all about.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here.
Bring the whipped cream.
This
and
is-
the
Yeah,
chocolate.
so wait a minute, don't rush
Good.
it, don't rush
Oh,
it.
okay.
So
Good
she-
jokes,
she
margaritas,
thinks-
and steaks on the grill.
She says, so she dials the number and
This is what
he answers, she says, I've got to do
the
this.
camera
I can't
brings.
hesitate. I'm just gonna tell him what I want.
Yes.
So the phone rings.